With all the Diddy situation happening and the Jay-Z, Jaguar rights, all that stuff that's going down, Pussycat Doll founder Robin Atten denies what member Kayla Jones claims that she was victimized in a prostitution ring. This woman, Kaya Jones, has said that she was a member of the Pussycat Dolls, but she ended up leaving before the debut because she wasn't down with some of the stuff that the other Pussycat Dolls was doing. And they're called Pussycat Dolls. Think about this. Pussycat Dolls. Kaya says, I knew we were going to be number one. I knew we were going to be big, but we were nothing but prostitutes. We were nothing but prostitutes being told to do whatever the people were telling them to do, with the sexual things with people, and they just did it. So basically calling Nicole Scherzinger a prostitute. A former member of the Pussycat Dolls has likened the group to a prostitution ring, claiming that she was consistently exploited and forced to sleep with whoever they say during her time in the girl group. Kaya Jones took to Twitter on Friday to accuse managers and executives of taking advantage of the music trope she joined as a teenager in 2003. Quote, my truth isn't in a girl group. Wait, my truth, I wasn't in a girl group. I was in a prostitution ring. Oh, and we happened to sing and be famous, while everyone who owned us made the money. Here she is right here, you know, beautiful. The singer 33 continued, how bad was it? People ask bad enough that I walked away from my dreams and a $13 million record deal. We knew we were going to be number one. Here it is. Here it is. I want the den mother from hell to confess why another one of her group girls committed suicide. Tell the public how you mentally broke us. Wow. This is real. This is an ex-member who's calling people out by name, saying that they were prostitutes. We went to sex parties, and imagine being at a party and it's like, hey, Clive Owen, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, I want to introduce you to the new up-and-comers I'm working on. These are the Pussycat Dolls. Pussycat Dolls, you say? I wonder why you call them Pussycat Dolls. I bet you it's just a sick old man, and they're just like, they looking at the man. Don't make him sleep. Don't tell us to suck his cock. And he looks. I want y'all to go in the room with Clive and do that thing y'all do. Fuck. Shit is savage. She also says to be a part of a team, you must be a team player, meaning sleep with whoever they say. If you don't, they have nothing on you to leverage, which is what she's saying about herself. She says, yes, I said leverage, meaning after they turn on you or get you hooked on drugs, they use it against you. Correct. Victimizing the victim again. That makes a whole lot of sense to me. Shout out to Rado Beats for becoming a member of Jody's Corner, baby. Yeah. Coins up in the air. Coins for Rado Beats. I appreciate you. Also, why don't we report it? Because we're all abused. I personally have been warned. If I tell, I will, end up dead or no more career. Whew. Jones calls out the group's den mother from hell, alleging that the performer from one of her other girl groups killed herself. Twitter followers speculated that Jones was talking about GRL singer Simone Battle, who committed suicide in September of 2014. Although Jones did not give a name, the founder of the Pussycat Dolls is widely known to be Robin Atten, who responded to the claims in an interview with The Blast. Atten called the allegations disgusting, ridiculous lies and suggested that Jones is clearly looking for her 15 minutes. Is this her? Bro. Is this the woman that was... You know how you could just look at somebody and you can tell they're toxic as shit? There it is. Right there. Holy freak. I believe the Pussycat Doll. Yeah, she got freaking heroin veins. Yeah. The choreographer also claimed that Jones was never an official member of the group. Rather, she was just on trial basis before the release of their 2005 album. No other members have confirmed or denied the accusations. A rep for Atten told People she had no additional comment. Former Pussycat Dolls member Carmen Bakar did not directly address Jones's claims, but she retweeted Elisa Milano's call for victims of sexual abuse and harassment to post Me Too on their social media page. With all the fiasco going down, I absolutely believe her. I mean, at this point, the you could call it a lynch mob because I feel like the uninitiated and the doubters would call this a lynch mob, but I think it's just really 2024 is different. I remember in the last 5 years, bro, I feel like the last normal year we've had was 2019. I feel like by the time we hit 2025, we're going to be in 5 years of just insanity in our society. Like there is, once 2020 hit, bro, we got hit with a pandemic. Jobs was closing. People lost their jobs. Stock market, toilet paper, all the stuff that's with the pandemic. People dying. People going home, staying indoors was bad. Kobe Bryant died. I believe January 6th happened. Something I never thought I would see in my life. A coup on the Capitol. Kobe's death broke me. And we lost the Black Panther. All in the same goddamn year. That's just 2020. And here we are in 2024. It's just more of the same. And what's the same? Chaos. What way to call it this but chaos? This is chaos. And people are coming forward because other people come forward. It's hard to be the first in anything. Man, I remember when I went to Fauché Middle School, bro, and time to be team captain. You know, we're gonna vouch for team captains, and the team captains go up there, and you gotta pick who you want, or you want to get picked to be on the freaking dodgeball. Just standing in line in front of two team captains, waiting to be picked or not, is frustrating alone. But once somebody gets picked, I'm like, yeah, they start to, it's like, okay, oh, another person got picked. All right, the ice is broken. The emotions and the jitters have calmed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just easier. It's the same thing with victimhood. When someone is that one that could make that first step, and even though Cassie is trash for doing it for money, she put a $sign on her pain when she had an actual bigger, she would have come out bigger in the end had she just came out as a victim and exposed Diddy for what he did to her. But she took that 30, 20, 15, 10 million, whatever it was undisclosed. And she ran with it and she retracted. She said, I'm good. I got my money. I'm good now. Leaving all the real victims out there who came out after Cassie came out and left them kind of like high and dry. I really don't respect her for that. But then I saw that video and it's like, dang, you feel bad again. It's like, dang, look what he did to you. Your pain was real. What you said was real. It's just the way that you just took the dollars and ran with it just left a really bad taste in my mouth. But she was first. She started this bad boy. No pun intended. Fuck. Although it was for monetary gain, it was for money. I get it. It was for money. But she still was the first. Which made someone else say, me too. Which made someone else say, me too. And we got men coming out saying, me too. He touched me at a barbecue. You got pictures of Cuba Gooding Jr. looking at dude sus as heck. He's like, look like you want to eat it. Bro, that's what this is. Now we have the Pussycat Dolls. Well, an ex-member of the Pussycat Dolls that no one knows because she left before, she took her humanity and ran. She says that she was having sex with them. We were nothing but freaking prostitutes. Nicole Scherzinger, I had a crush on her. She still looked good. to know that they were just like whores, bro. Like that we see them as like, oh my God, you're the Pussycat Dolls, but y'all were just legitimately. And then I think was it her? I believe she said they were only getting paid $500 a week, $500 a week, actual money. Everything else was being taken. So it's like we got these girls that we could traffic and just sleep with the elite. All my friends. If I'm a producer and I'm like, I got 5 bad bitches that can sing. We can put them. We can put we could offer them a record deal. Blah blah blah. You know the typical. Here's $1 million, bitches. Blah, 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 tour. That ain't nothing to them. They churn that shit out like the Chinese churn out Yeezys, nigga. That shit is on the assembly line, bro. Like the I Love Lucy episode when Lucy and Essa were doing the candy. Easy. The reason why they do this, like, man, we got some hot mamas who we're gonna make famous, but first we gonna fill all their holes, bro. Hey, which one you like? Clive, which one? Hey, Diddy. Hey, don't you still F with brunettes? I got you. Who got an Asian fetish up in here? That's what it's about for them. So do I believe that these fanatics took her and took the Pussycat Dolls and was using them as glorified whores? Absolutely. 100%. I believe her all the way. My thing is like, dang, Nicole, you still doing the Masked Singer, right? You on TV. I wonder what she gonna say. I wouldn't be shocked if a part of me is happy, if a part of me believes that Nicole is happy that she's doing this. Because if what she says is true and I believe it's true, Nicole could see her as a savior. Thank God somebody said something. Because to Nicole, I'm not a Pussycat Doll anymore. We're not touring. We're not doing albums. I've moved on from Pussycat Dolls a long time ago. I heard Pussycat Dolls or a song. I don't think I've heard a song from them since they was with CeeLo Green when they collabed. Where the freak is CeeLo Green at? Remember him? He got in some allegations. That's the last time you heard from him. Remember when CeeLo Green 7 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, someone came out and said he was doing that woohoo, the same shit? He ain't been back since. I bet when I said CeeLo Green, y'all were like, oh yeah, I remember him. See? Motherfucker dipped. And he was around the Pussycat Dolls. And that's the last time I've seen the Pussycat Dolls on any type of professional level. So if I'm Nicole and I'm doing Masked Singer, I moved on, I got my other stuff going on, and then you're bringing up this past that will shed light on the people that basically trafficked you, I can see Nicole as basically supporting her. Being open to maybe even giving her a platform like one of them did. They retweeted a tweet for, you know, the Me Too movement and stuff. That's kind of like indirect support. So that's where I'm at. What I want to know from you guys is, what do you guys think about this situation? Tell me what you think. Also, do you believe the Pussycat Doll, the ex-Pussycat Doll, the used-to-be Pussycat Doll? Do you think that Nicole is going to say something? Do you think that she's in the right or the wrong? Do you think that the Pussycat Dolls was prostitutes? That's a wild claim, but I believe it. Maybe I'm just gullible tonight. Maybe there's something in my water. Maybe there's something in the sauce or something. I don't know what it is, but a lot of this... Who would have thought that a lot of this stuff here that is being said tonight and exposed would make sense? Crazy stuff. Hey, yo, man, if you told me 10 years ago Vince McMahon is shitting in women's mouths and him and Brock Lesnar doing threesomes and shit with secretaries and naming dildos after wrestlers. Yeah, you like that one there? That's the Undertaker right there. That's The Rock right there. I say you batshit crazy. Nothing is the same. Nothing is sane anymore. Welcome to Jody's Corner. You live. Yeah.
Yo, Jody.
Yes.
Hello.
Talk to me on the
Can you hear
phone.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Turn the TV off and talk to me on your phone.
Okay.
You can watch the replay later.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I always could. Welcome, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's up, brother?
chilling. Who this?
Yeah, this is Jab Bad, you know what I'm saying? I talked to
Oh,
you
Jab
earlier
Bad. What's
a
up,
couple
bro?
of weeks ago. Yeah, man, I didn't even get the opportunity to say, man, I love your damn show. Been listening to you for a couple of years now. I mean, it got me through a lot of shit. Like, this is one of the greatest freaking shows, like, ever. I don't know how you don't got, like, million plus 10 million subscribers, you know what I'm saying? With
Truth
once
here,
again,
bro. I'm
yeah,
blacklisted. YouTube don't want me to grow. You know what time it
exactly.
is.
You black.
It's
No,
bullshit.
you're not black. Listen, you black. You're on the list of being black.
Yep,
You know what
shadow
I'm saying? So,
ban,
you know what I'm
all that.
saying?
All that, bro.
Yeah. Because, you know, black is a shadow.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway.
when you called in on
you know,
StreamYard, I'm never able to get your audio to connect. You was having trouble with that, but I'm glad you calling now so we can talk. Talk to me.
yeah, because I had my laptop ready, you know what I'm saying? I had to jump on my laptop or whatever. I had it ready for the stream, y'all. And it was like, damn, he on the phone. I had to charge my phone up.
Oh, dang, my bad.
You're all good, you know what I'm saying? So I heard a lot of callers I never heard. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was, you know, back to the topic or whatever. You know, I let the little Diddy shit go because I don't like Diddy anyway. You know, because, you know, I think he had something to do with Tupac. He a piece of crap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z kind of, you know, took rap down a whole different rabbit hole and held a lot of people back. So I ain't really in defending. But I'm just saying, they just going after all of the black males like they're the only ones that, you know what I'm saying, that had anything to do with all of the shit that's going on.
I think I know where you're going with this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I mean, it's just like that. He just like the bottom. He's just like the small fry. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, you know, Clinton and all these other people, the Pizzagate and all that shit a couple of years ago. They just forgot about that. You know, all of the Clinton and all that stuff, and Obama, Kamala, and all that stuff. But anyway, no. But I mean, back to this, you know, the Pussycat dog. It's like, okay, now at what point, at what point do people take some kind of accountability? Everybody's coming out from Bill Cosby. These people are 45 years old now and 50, 60 years old. Now the well done dried up or whatever. These were professional, you know, prostitutes, professional, you know, just running backstage groupies. You know what I'm saying? At all the shows and everybody's shows, you know, from R. Kelly to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even growing up back in school. I mean, hell, when I used to grow up in high school or whatever, all the females, you couldn't barely get a damn female in high school because they'll be running around with dudes that have graduated 2 or 3 years.
Facts.
And they got cars and a job. You know what I'm saying?
I used to hate that shit, bro. Man, I'm in 10th grade trying to holler at a Jody. I'm 15. If I'm in the 10th grade, we 15, I'm trying to holler at a 50-year-old. She got a 22-year-old boyfriend, got a car and all that shit.
That's
Cheating.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, how can you compete with that shit?
Can't.
Like, so it's just like when it comes to all these females now, like everything done dried up because it's younger women coming out now, and the more men get older, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really worried about pussy like that now. You know what I'm saying? They more focused on, you know, establishing something for themselves. Then, you know what I'm saying, pussy's not that important. It is, but it's not like we was chasing after it like we were. So we kind of, you know, we focus on our money. Now the women come. You get the money come, now the women running after us. Just like the young chicks was running after the dudes who was in high school or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not to be chasing after them, but, you know, it's younger females coming up, so they trying to compete. The older chicks trying to compete with the younger chicks coming up. And it's like, oh, baby girl, you can play games if you want to. It's some 25-year-old or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm 35, you know what I'm saying, or 30, you know. Like, you can keep playing these games if you want to, but my money is rising. I'm a little more popular now. I'm
following along with you, but where are you getting at with this though? Are you using this to say like, what's up? Like this Pussycat doll was just one of them same chicks that was in high school with us that just hollered at the 22-year-old with a car?
Yeah.
So what do you? So
like like it's like they act as if though now the money done dried up or whatever, and they looking, you know what I'm saying, real, you know, looking like mummies or whatever, you know what I'm saying, looking like mom rock, looking throwed off out here, whatever. Ain't nobody calling their phones no more for no kind of deals and this and that. Now they finally want to come. Why didn't they come out with that? Just like you were saying earlier. Why didn't they come out with these type of things as soon as they got out of that?
Yeah.
Now, you know, when people was paying them off, now just like Cassie, not to say, but just like Cassie, when she got her money, she shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? And when he stopped paying her the money she was getting paid at first, she shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? But then the state took it up or whatever, and now everybody's like, oh my goodness. Just like the Pussycat Dolls. They was doing that. They probably was prostitutes or strippers or whatever, or in that type of game in the first place, and they just say, hey, you want to sing? You know what I'm saying?
So you're not denying. So wait, you're not denying that they were. You believe they were prostitutes having sex with the elite that everyone said that they had to have sex with. You think that she's telling the truth?
They were just women looking for opportunity, just groupies or whatever, trying to figure out how to get close to the elite, just like every other woman trying to find somewhere backstage. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with the roadies or whatever, just to get close to the. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they got a deal. This was after they got a deal. They already formed. The album was coming out, and they're doing this as the Pussycat Dolls. This is not like a broad off the street. They're actually in the industry about to debut, and they're having sex with, I'm pretty sure, some really nasty looking people.
Well, I mean, but who told them to do that? Like, they didn't have to do that. They could have just like said, no, I'm good or whatever, and then came
Some
out,
of them did say I'm good. She said I'm good. The one we're talking about, she said I'm good, and she left. She got kicked out the group. Obviously, you're not going to be in the group if you're not down to do what they tell you to do. That's who she is.
Okay, well, what's the problem then?
You tell me what the problem is, motherfucker. Wait, what do you? I'm trying to understand where you are at. Are you saying that you believe that what she's saying to be true then, that they were prostitutes having sex with whoever their producer, manager, boss said they should have sex with, which is illegal and wrong, or do you believe that she's lying or something else?
No, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Just like all the other women coming out, you know.
Well, if it's the case, then that's wrong, bro. Then they need to go to prison too. They need to go to jail. They need to get charges. You can't. That's trafficking. Like it's trafficking. If you're going to.
Okay. What about what?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you're going to different states, which you know that they were, different parties, different ballots, different affairs, to have sex based for monetary gain, whether it be a deal, some money, contract obligation, a promise that you're going to get an album, a promise you're going to join a group, that's extortion, you know what I'm saying? Trafficking, probably a little bit of RICO in that maybe. There's a lot of stuff.
They throw all these things out like when it's like necessary to get whoever they want to get, all this RICO and all that you trafficking. I mean, come on, we still got the porno industry. You can look up any porno site and find people doing all kind of degenerate shit on there, but you know nobody's like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody looks at these people.
These are celebrities, bro. How would you feel if it was Destiny's Child? And Matthew, the father, Matthew was pimping out his daughter, and Kelly and Michelle and Lisa, and sending them out to have sex with Jagged Edge, with Mace.
Were these people getting pimped out by their parents too?
I said the parent because Matthew was running Destiny's Child. You could replace Matthew with a producer. How would you feel if the producer was pimping out Destiny's Child before they debuted with all of the rappers and producers? Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? Clive Owen, Scott Storch, Timbaland, David Stern, Donald Sterling, all these type of motherfuckers, Epstein, all them. How would you feel?
I wouldn't really feel no kind of way because I don't look up to these people or whatever, just like the people that, you know, was on the.
But what would you think? Maybe that was the wrong word. Not how you feel. What would you think? What would you think about that?
I would just think that's how the industry goes. Nobody knows anybody's past or whatever. We don't know a lot of people's past that we think are celebrities.
So you don't think it's wrong?
Celebrities, we put these labels on.
You don't think it's wrong?
No, because these people have unless you're underage, that's the only difference. That's the only thing that I think is wrong. If you're underage, you're not able to make some decisions yourself. That's the only thing that's wrong with it. But if you're of age, you know exactly what you're doing, just like the women in school. You know what I'm saying? That was doing what they was doing. They wouldn't say, give me the time of the day or whatever, because I wasn't making enough money in high school. You know what I'm saying? Because their boyfriend was paying their phone bill back in in high school. These people are grown. Like, why are these people? When is it going? When are women going to have some type of accountability when they can do everything, go to parties, have sex, have kids, or whatever, do anything they want to do, buy cars, drink, smoke, do anything they want to do, dress up, do whatever, go out on dates, go out on parties, concerts, vacations. But when it comes to somebody, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just dumb. I didn't know. Oh, he just convinced me, and he just took over my brain somehow. He manipulated me. Like, what the hell, man? Like, where's the accountability on the women? That's all I'm saying.
Based off what I'm hearing from you, you shouldn't have a problem with Harvey Weinstein then. None of them were underage. They were all potential actors, actresses. Come to my door. Come to my room. Hey, I'll put you in a movie. Come here. Give me them titties. Yeah. You shouldn't have a problem with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. I mean, unless they were underage.
None of them were underage.
I would have a problem with that. None of them were underage. Well, I mean, what the hell?
This nigga toxic.
Like, where's that accountability? Where's your parents at? Where's the accountability? Like, that's what I'm saying. Where as a man can I be like, yeah, man, she made me do this, and she made me, suck her titties or whatever. She promised me that I was going to.
Because you're putting women in fear. You're putting women in fear if you don't do something. You're putting women in fear if you don't do something. You're not going to get a career, and you're putting women in fear that and intimidation to give sex for favors. Like here, baby. So you're okay with Weinstein pulling his meat out? Suck this meat if you want that TV show, bitch, and you better make me finish. You don't have a problem with that.
I mean, just like I'll be like, hey, baby girl, you want this $40? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you better, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, $40, nigga, fuck you and walk away. Nigga, fuck out of here, you damn pervert. Like, just like anybody would do, just like me, or regular ass nigga would do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, fuck you. Or 40,000. Oh well, okay.
Right.
Come on,
but
man.
Now you're done. You're out of Hollywood. Some of these women are willing to do these things for the fame.
Well, that's on them. They grown women. That's on them. They were willing to do it. That's the key word, willing to do it for the fame.
So what about the women?
Not with a regular ass Joe Schmo like me.
So what about the women that show up? He was trying to say, give me some coochie, and she's like, no, I'm good. And he, insisting, but she's like, no, and she leaves. Is that
got another way then?
Is that okay? What would you say about
Walmart.
that? What would you say about that? Okay, work at Walmart.
Figure out another way. Go do something else. What makes you think that you're entitled to this? Go find somebody
because
else.
These are actually talented people. These are actresses and singers who were promised a deal under false pretenses, and when you get me to come in there, take the plane, take the ship, and then you're saying, suck my cock, and it's like, no, can I sing for you? And it's like, no, you ain't no singer, get out of here. That's bullshit.
If a promise is not like in writing, then that's just some words. Like, if a promise is not, I can promise somebody something, I'll say, oh, baby, I'm going to make you a star. And you don't even know me from the next man or whatever. And then...
No, they know that you're Harvey Weinstein, you're a producer, you meet at a party, you know how it goes. Hey, come to my this, I can make you... Oh, what have you done before? Oh, you've done this commercial, you've done this side. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know whatchamacallit, producer? Oh, okay. Hey, I need this... Hey, we need a lead girl for this movie. I think you're talented. I think you could do it. That's how you get them. They're not saying, oh, hey, what's up? Give me sex, and then we can make it happen. No, it's a luring effect. It's, oh, here's my card. Call me and we could talk. Oh, hey, come to me and let's talk about it. And then they come, he's got a robe on, or he's like, or that conversation's like, they're there like, okay, I've done this concert, I've done this, I could sing here, or I've done this TV show, I've done this, here's my qualifications, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Harvey like, yeah, opportunity. Speaking of opportunities, you can give me an opportunity. You want to be a star, don't you? Show me your tits and don't come up until you pass out. That's not cool.
Now put that same. I understand that. Now put that same thing. Put that same scenario in somebody trying to apply for a Fortune 500 company or whatever. They going into the office, somebody give you their card, hey, da 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 da,
Yeah.
and then you go into the office, and then they do the same thing. What you think the response will be? Will they run out of there and be like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling, you know,
Some
I'm
of them.
about to sue you or whatever.
Yes, most of them would. Yes.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's on you if you just walk and you see somebody in a damn robe, you just shoot at somebody, come to somebody's house as opposed to the office building. And, like, that's their
It goes down in the house or the office. He's done
is.
this in the office, too. I said the office as well. We could be professional, and then it could be all the way up to the point where it's like, in order to do this casting, you know, with your qualifications, you know, there's a lot of, there's a lot of other actresses. Cameron Diaz wanted this role, you know. You know, he's talking at the other table to Selma Hayek, and it's like, you know, Cameron Diaz wants this role. She was hot in The Mask. I even got a call from Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, you need to relay to me, what can you do that they can't do? I don't know, what do you mean? I feel like I bring my own individuality with my acting. I feel like I could, no disrespect to them and what they do, but I think that I am this type of actress, and I would prove to you that. Prove to me. Well, you ever deep throat before? Huh? Yeah. I've been jacking off under this table since this whole time you've been here, and I want you to see it. Now, can you deep throat this motherfucker? Can you make this disappear? What? That's bullshit. That's where it's wrong. Right then and there. I'm okay with, like, I understand. If a producer's at a party, he's like, yo, what's up? I can make you famous. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something for me. Let it know straight up. Like, this is what it is. I'm not trying to lure you here with false pretenses, pretending that I care about your talent, only to blindside you with a sexual act. That's the difference.
You got to stand on your square. Like, what's the difference as opposed to somebody being, you know, or they being
you're deceiving them. It's the deceiving.
Like, what's the difference?
The difference is you're deceiving them and you're luring them. You're luring them on false pretenses. Here's the biggest difference. You're not gonna get a high success rate telling them straight up what you intend to do. That's why you lie to them to get them to come.
What would be the benefit of them giving in?
Hold on. Did you hear what I said? They will not get the success telling a woman straight up the truth of their real intentions. So they lie to get them to come. Because if you tell a woman, if he told Salma Hayek, instead of come to meet me here at this talent, if he told her where he met her at the grocery store or introduced at a public at a party, let's say Bryan Singer says, hey, Harvey, come here. I want you to meet someone. This is a young up-and-coming actress. This is Selma Hayek. Selma, this is Harvey. Hi, Selma. Hi, Harvey. Hi. Ooh, how you doing? Yeah, I'll let you guys get acquainted. I'll be back. And it's Harvey. So, Selma, what do you do? You're an actress, huh? Yeah. Listen, you're fine as shit. You sexy little motherfucker. I'm getting rocks just thinking about what I want to do to you. Listen, be my bitch, be my this. You know, I want you to be my girl that I could do whatever I want with, and I could put you in a movie. It's simple as that. Selma and most women would immediately say no. They'll turn it down. But if you say and pretend, oh, I'm a producer, I could put you in a show, you're a great actress, oh, here's my card, let's talk the numbers, let's talk it, and pretending like it's professional, and only when you get them alone, only when you get them, then you show your real. That's how it works. That's how they get them. That's where it's wrong.
Okay. I mean, not illegal though, is it?
Yeah, it's so with this, it's not illegal. It's not illegal. It is highly unethical in the business. You lose your job for doing that type of shit and get canceled.
Well, and then that's when you sue. That's when you come out right then and there and sue. Don't wait 10, 15 years or whatever and then come out like when everybody else come out talking about, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me. Because you will want to, as a person that went through something like that, you will want to call this person out so they wouldn't go through it again. Damn if you get, blackballed by the industry.
You're not factoring in
people like Jaguar Wright talking about it.
You're not factoring in the power, the intimidation. A lot of that's the fear. People are scared, especially women. They're scared of that.
I mean, I'm scared at a regular job to say something to my boss, but I still do. I mean, we scared all the time or whatever at a job or
but
whatever.
there's levels.
Say, man,
there's
why are you talking to this employee like this? You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't talk to me like
not
that.
the same.
People just like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
It's not
it is the same
it's
because
not.
you're missing out on income, able to maintain yourself and able to take care of yourself and your family. You're sacrificing money.
Let's say,
regardless of how much it is the fact of that fame and this small percentage that I might get this opportunity that.
What do you do? Do you mind me asking?
Myself on TV.
What do you mind me asking what you do? What do you do for a living?
I work at a hospital.
All right. Now I'm gonna make up a position. Don't get offended. I'm just gonna make up a position that's general. Let's say that you are a janitor at a hospital. I'm not saying that you are. I'm doing it for my point. Let's say you're a janitor at a hospital, right? And janitors at hospitals make good money. I'd be a janitor. Anyway, you're a janitor at a hospital, and the same thing happened to you with a boss, and it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We don't, your boss makes a pass at you, you say no, and it's like, freak, you're going to be fired then. You're saying, all right, I'm scared too for my job. I'm afraid that she'll fire me. That is different than being an actress in Hollywood or a singer in Hollywood, because here's the difference.
Why?
I got you. You will get fired, whatever, because you said no to your boss's advances. You will go to another hospital and get another job as a janitor. You'll go to a school, another company, maybe make even more money and thrive. But that actress and actor or that singer will be blackballed from the entire industry, and everything that they did to get to that point will be thrown down the toilet. It's not the same.
Yeah, but I mean, you should know those type of things coming into that type of industry. It's like it's not like
there's a lot of people that don't know that that's going to happen. People, how is someone going to know?
Come on,
I'm going to be offered.
Come
on, that's tough, bro.
Come on, Jody. I mean, from all the people, Sam Cooke, and all the people that got their masters sick, and all of the people that done fuck these people, the athletes or whatever, that broke by the time they, retire. All of the accountants or whatever, stealing their money, supposed to pay their taxes. We done heard this shit from the 60s and the 70s, but people still fall for the same shit. Athletes the same way. They just be broke, and the motherfuckers get out early because they already know. You know what I'm saying? Ocho Cinco or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was good at handling money and certain people or whatever. Because they know how it is. They want to get out without having broken bones or whatever, and walking stupid and getting CTE before they even get out of the of the game or whatever. So they make sure, let me do this and do that and make invest my money in this and that stuff. And let me get out while I'm good. Where I got my health or whatever. Get out young. I ain't playing for 50 years or whatever. And some most people know, especially now, all of the information that's out here now, you know about that. I mean, in the 80s too, in the 90s, you know about that type of thing. People just want to get in to have that limelight. They want to have that, oh, I'm the star. Oh, look at me. Everybody's looking at me. And women, of course, want to be, want to be the main chick on the dude arm with all the fame. When everybody's taking pictures, I remember, in the 90s and the 80s and the 90s or whatever. I'm 80s, baby, 1980. So I remember, all of the P. Diddy puppets, everybody video, all of the, from Biggie to Tupac, all that shit. I remember all these magazines. Everybody everywhere was all in cahoots with all this shit. Now when shit go down, everybody just silent.
What about what R. Kelly did? R. Kelly did with all those young fans. I'm not talking about the minors. I know how you feel about minors. Some of them were 18, 19, 20, 21. Those women that he used and did that to, bro. Like, that shit's foul. Or that same thing applies.
They use him. They use him too. Just like these are the people that were in high school once again. You know what I'm saying?
Take the high school out of it though. Take the high school. I'm talking about the adults let's keep it with the adults, right? They were victims too, were they not? R. Kelly was out here preying on them like a monster, no? Or is it the same with Weinstein? You have the same ideology.
Much like the people that was 25 and 26, preying on the high schoolers, in high school. It's like the 19 and 20-year-olds in high school. They was preying on the young chicks because they had money.
So were those victims though? Were those girls victims of R. Kelly, or were they just hoes just trying to get a payday?
Depending on what he did, I can't say all of them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got people. You talking about with the sex tape and all that stuff?
Yes, the why he's in jail. Not the little girls. I'm talking about the adults who said that he had a cult and they couldn't leave. He told them how to dress.
Just groupies, man. Those people wasn't no man. Those people like that's what I'm saying. They just demonize people. Like they'll just play this. They play clips over.
So they were not victims. So those women in the documentary, the ones that you see in the documentary, those weren't victims.
No, they were not. No, they were not. They were grown, consenting adults.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like wanting to be around the fame, just like groupies trying to be backstage. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fuck the homeboys or whatever, fuck the road managers, fuck all of the people around them just to be this shit. I mean, this shit is so. These are groupies. This was nothing new. These are just groupies that got old, and now the money done dried up or whatever. Then the Me Too movement, and everybody, oh yeah, hey, I can let me take a swing at it. You know what I'm saying? I was there, you know, although I can make up some shit. You know, Gloria Allred and all these people coming out. You know, she's just like notorious taking down black men. You know, she just like, hey, I'll pay you $500,000 to say, just like the Chris Brown or whatever. What's the secret that Gloria Allred tried to give one of the women that was going out with Chris Brown a couple of years ago or a year ago, just to say, hey, I'll give you this money or whatever, just to say he did this to you. And then she was like, no, she outed them. Like, they do that shit all the time just to bombard, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it was one person, it was just one female, and then they go grab 12 or 13 other females, and somebody say, oh, well, damn, well, it was just 13 female. Well, how could they lie? Because they lying for money.
You don't believe that. You a savage. You don't believe none of these hoes. They all just hoes. If the man with the money can't do no wrong.
They are grown women.
Yeah.
They are grown women that make these decisions like you. Man, this is much like people become, I ain't finna fuck with no bus driver or no da-da-da-da. You don't make this much money. Yeah, if I'm gonna get $300,000, dude make $1 million. Yeah, I want to be with this 1% man, although half of them motherfuckers can't be with him because it ain't but 2% of the damn men out here that's on that level, that financial level, but they all trying to do something to be around that. They're trying to be in the in-crowd, trying to come to the parties, trying to, you know, they know shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Even now, just like the Chris Brown thing. I mean, come on, man. Like, why are we acting like women now just so, oh, my God, I just don't have sex with all virgins. Like, get out of here, man. Women talk about sex more than men most of the time.
You a savage, bro.
When women talk about sex more than men,
you are a savage.
I be around females all the time.
You are a savage.
I grew up around women. I got 3 sisters. I got 3 sisters. I got homegirls. They talk about sex all the time.
Sure.
Talking to their homegirls. Oh, girl, he had a big dick. Ooh, da-da-da-da-da. They be telling me this. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, no, he put it on me. I'm like, man, whatever, man. You know what I mean? They brag about this shit. Yeah. How good they get. I need a sneaky link and all that shit. You know what I mean? They talk about this shit all the time.
That's okay.
Men don't walk around. I ain't gonna talk about 5 minutes. Huh?
That's okay if they brag about sex because we do it too. I mean, that has nothing to do with why you're so savage, bro. I can't wait to see what the other callers have to say. We're going to get, hey guys, y'all can call in and let me know what you guys think about this situation. Hey, Jabbat, you a savage motherfucker, bro. At least you keeping it a buck with how you feel, bro. I respect that.
Hey, man, real.
I have with you, man. Thanks, bro. Peace.
It, bro.
Whew, holy shoot. I want to get a caller to respond to that. I need somebody to respond to that. You're live with Jody Joe. How you doing? Talk to me.
Yeah, what's up, trash ass nigga?
Oh man, hey, Chicago is garbage, my nigga. Not because of Chicago, because you live there.
That's personal.
What's up, man? Talk to me, Qui-Gon.
What's up with it?
Did you hear what this motherfucker Jabbat was saying?
Yeah, I heard all what he was saying, bro.
Do you agree with him?
Honestly, I agree with this shit on the women, the choice. Like, it is a choice. I do agree with that.
It's a choice with manipulation, deceit, bribery. It's a lot of shit. Yeah, you got a choice. Hey, if I put a gun to your head, you could either do this or do this. Choose. Well, are we not going to mention the fact that there's a gun to my head, though? Like, what we doing?
I don't think as far as like killing them. Nah, that's not that. It's not that far. I think they could back out of it, but you lose everything. So would you do it? I don't know. That's an interesting question to ask someone. But me personally, on the whole topic, what my thought is on it is catching up. All the dirty shit that people did back then is catching up to them, and that's the biggest thing. That's why all this Me Too shit happened. It's because all this bogus shit that they did back then to them women and to them men too, because they was doing shit with them men too. Shout out Diddy. But all that shit is catching up, and that's what's gonna happen. Like now, for these people that's out here getting caught and they ain't even like not getting caught but getting accused and they ain't even do shit. Some of them, you just get caught back. That's how life works, my nigga. All that shit happens to them back then, and it catches up to them. It's karma.
So you don't believe in the fact that people need to, live with integrity and go by the code and the ethics and the rules, regulations, all that to the side for some pussy. I could put a job over your head, which is the metaphorical gun that I'm talking about. I could put a job over your head and then say, choose. You don't have to do this. But if you don't, you're not going to be able to pay your rent, or you ain't going to be able to do this, or you're not going to be able to be a star. You're not going to be able to do this. I mean, putting someone between the rock and the hard place. You don't think that the person is responsible for putting someone between the rock and the hard place? You don't think that they're fine to do that?
That's what I was saying when I said putting a gun up to their head and putting place of taking everything away from them. I think that is wrong. I think you use a power for it, and that's morally that's trash.
It's morally and ethically wrong. We're talking about ethics too, because you can't keep your position as a producer, a CEO, when they find that out. You'll get fired. That's what happened to a lot of these executives. Yeah. That's what happened to Kevin Sugihara over Warner Brothers. That's what happened to the guy over at CBS. The motherfuckers are losing their jobs because they were doing just that. It's not just the fact of like, yo, what's up? Do you like me? This is who I am. What's up? It's do this or pay. Like, if you don't do this, you will pay for it. You'll get fired, demoted, whatever it be. That's weak to me, bro. I'm all for
that. Is
yo, do this and for this. Like, yo, if you be my whatchamacallit, I'll do this for you. I'm okay with that. That's different than getting somebody and say, do this, or you're gonna lose what you got, or you're not gonna get nothing unless you do this.
Soon as you brought up Harvey Weinstein, and then to that nigga, and it's like, so you cool with you? I was like, oh fuck.
Hey, you savage, bro.
Technically, yeah. Technically, my nigga, you are cool what you did. Nah, my nigga, them niggas like the devil, bro. That's wrong work, bro. Just because you got all that money, what do they say? Just because you got all that money, don't make you a real man, bro.
And you can't really say the choice, because I think about my daughter. I think about young girls who are like 18 and dumb, getting manipulated and falling for the shit. And then, yes, the 18-year-old had the choice, but she's dumb. She don't know shit. And the old man knows the manipulation tactics. So I'm not for that.
That's a good point.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's about you taking advantage of a person trying to live their fucking dream, and you just trying to get a nut off.
Exactly.
And you using your power for that.
And once again, I'm for that. But here's where you get these people. If you just say, I want to get my nuts off, I want to get my rocks off, I want you to be my whore, and I'm going to do all these things for you. Fine. Ethically, kind of morally wrong, but fine, I get it. Versus saying, I want you because you're so sweet, you're talented. I've never met someone with as much talent. You can sing this well. You can act. I see you as a star. Deal with me and I can take you to the top, baby. And then once you get them in there, you lure them, then you hit them with the, well, if you want to do that, I need this and this and this and this. You got to, nah, bro. That's where it gets scummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is scummy. And it's the same niggas that's doing that, bro, is the niggas that don't got no mouthpiece, don't got no game on niggas, then was virgins for a long time, so they reached that money, so they like, you know what? I'm going to use my money and my power to use it against that. Now, it's still, I still do believe, Jody, in the back of my mind, is like, it still is a choice for you to say no, and for you to go, you to say no.
They say no.
But
I'm sure they say no. But
yeah.
yes, convince him. You convince him. Well, I could get you this and this. You're gonna say no to all that. I'll just get the next girl. This is the end of your life. You'll never get this chance again. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah.
Oh well,
yeah,
that's the manipulation, my nigga.
Yeah,
this is what happens.
Yeah. And they young, they like 17.
They know, like,
So
like, oh my God, I can't believe, and then they start to doubt themselves. I can't believe I'm here across this $1,000 desk with this $1 million man, and I'm telling him no. Okay, yeah, I don't want no one else to. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's definitely manipulation. I think that last caller was on that's his personal, like him, what he go through personally. I think that's why he put it into this argument. I mean, into this topic. But if you just looking like non-biased to this shit, my nigga, these niggas are evil out here. You're manipulating. I do agree with that, Jody. You are manipulating the whole situation.
You're manipulating and deceiving them. Yes.
Yeah, and deceiving them. Yeah, you are.
And that's the point that's wrong. I'm not going to manipulate nobody. I'm not manipulating you. I would say, I can do this for you. You got to do this for me. An exchange of services. There's no manipulation in that. It's an offer proposition. That's the true choice. The manipulation, once you start manipulating and lying, that's when it becomes you're using power and you're doing all that bullshit.
Yeah, I want to get this thought out. It's the money part of it. Like, if that woman is accepting that money and she knows what's coming and she knows she got to have sex and all that, just like you, I damn near, it's not, you shouldn't be doing that, but if it's the agreement on both sides, then fuck it. But I look at it like this. How about the talented people out there that's actually getting overlooked? Because there's a lot of women out there probably way back then, bro, that was real talented, my nigga, and they didn't want to fuck. And they didn't do that. So they didn't get... Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
That's the woman I'm mad for.
Charlize Theron was one of the women that Weinstein came for and she turned down.
Yeah.
Selma Hayek.
That's good.
A lot of women, bro.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's good. So, and it's because I just watched the Joker 2, my nigga, and it's the manipulation of the mind, my nigga, that they all try to do, bro. It's finally getting broken down, my nigga. Yeah. So this is karma for what the fuck all they did, my nigga. So keep on getting, motherfuckers.
Yes.
And this how this shit gonna go. But I don't want to take a majority of your time because I know other people calling. But yeah, that other nigga, you know, I got where he was coming from, but that Harvey Weinstein, nah.
We gonna go to the next topic anyway. Shout out to you, Qui-Gon. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, love.